trying to do here is help people learn how to be an organization that can find ways for people from different groups, different places, different perspectives, see each other and relate to each other in meaningful ways so that they can actually solve problems together.
The turned outward approach is a way of articulating what being community-based really means. It means you're not looking at yourself as the end-all and be-all, that you're looking at yourself as a piece in a larger community puzzle.
The objective was to become more outward focused and to understand our community at a level that we really didn't understand it when we first went into it. And to try to stop making assumptions and work from a really solid understanding of what the community was all about, what it wanted to be, and how we might be able to help that happen.
A few years ago, when we showed up at what people thought were important meetings, they said, "What is the library doing here?"
Unfortunately, also in the community, I heard some comments about the library where people said, "Oh, that library, well, they have story time and that's about it." And so once we got engaged in this work and people saw that we were genuinely interested in hearing what were their aspirations and how could we help them reach their goals, I started to hear a different sense of things in the community.
Now when we don't show up for important meetings, people ask, "Where's the library?" They're starting to see us as a go-to partner as opposed to someone who stays in their own building and minds their own business.
They don't see us as someone who just comes in and helps out or does a one-time thing. They see us as real partners that they rely on, and they can come to not only with things that they might have come to us in the past, but hey, we had this idea, maybe you can help out.
I think I was most surprised not only, with the results that we got from our community conversation, but how similar they are to what other groups have heard. There are a lot of aspirations or worries that are all the same, like safety. They feel disconnected from their community. They don't know their neighbors.
Citizens don't feel connected to their elected officials or their institutions necessarily, and they're looking for places to have civil conversations about difficult topics.
Libraries are really the only community centers that we really have that are free, open, to the public, that don't discriminate. It brings everybody together and it makes you feel that, you're a united front and, all libraries across Pennsylvania are working to be that one voice together and work together to be there for everybody in the state, no matter who you are.
I see us as becoming a true hub of the community.
It's amazing that we're seeing this whole new dynamic with teens and tweens coming in the library and finding new ways to talk to them. And it's just amazing how we're learning to speak to them and make them feel welcome and important and valued in the community.
Remember that it has to start here, and I had to really take a look at myself and how welcoming I was, how welcome did I feel in certain situations. Had to turn it inward before I could turn it outward.
You really have to be patient, and you really have to listen and truly listen.
Pull in other partners, talk to city government, the councils, school district. How can they help you in this?
Even small steps are steps and are meaningful for somebody, and don't be afraid of failure.
I think you have libraries in this state now who will never quite be the same because they now see themselves and their community now sees them as a different kind of organization.
Using the Harwood tools has been completely transformative for us. I think we were trying to be turned outward, but we didn't really have the tools to do that. And now that we're in the work and being engaged, this is why I got into librarianship, is to make an impact on the community, and that's what we're doing now.